My mother started out with glaucoma, and it got progressively worse. And it has gotten to the point now where she can only see once in a while. And we needed to find a place where she could get the help that she needs to get dressed, to get down to the cafeteria, for her meds especially. And that's what we looked for, a place like this. So Mary and I, my sister and I, searched and searched, and we looked at 3 or 4 places. But Mary's hairdresser said to her that her grandmother lived here. And she says, you have got to go to this place. You have got to go to Westwood Commons. That's all there's to it. She said, once you step in the door, I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
That you would know this was a place. And it is. You walk in here, it's clean, it's friendly. The staff is right there. They're so helpful. Anything you need, anything you want, they make suggestions. Mom was having a hard time getting to the bathroom and getting out the door because we had her chair, her lift chair, at the opposite end of the room. And it was the staff that suggested that we flip-flop the room. So we put we moved the bed over and we put her lift chair closer to the bathroom. Well, she was still having a hard time, so then they suggested we use the tape on the floor, and they installed a railing for her to hold on to, and she would know once she got to the end of the railing, she would just turn, and then there would be the bathroom. And they even went and they painted the railing so that it would be a contrasting color, and she would be able to see it. And it was within arm's reach for her. And they've just done so many wonderful things like that. They've taken time in the mornings to fix her hair. They help her with the shower. They help her get dressed. Excuse me. They're just very caring, compassionate people. So for me to know my mother is safe and well cared for means everything. My mother was very active as far as hobbies go. Unfortunately, the glaucoma has taken that away from her, and that's real sad. She was an avid crocheter. She won blue ribbons from the New York State Fair. She won them from county fairs. She did doilies. What other kinds of things did you do, Mom, besides the doilies?
Blankets.
Dresser scarves.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the dresser scarves that she made. All different patterns, some very fine, delicate work, most of which Mary and I have, or the grandchildren have. We all treasure these things. Mom gets nutritious meals, and you love those meals, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She says it's some of the best food.
Delicious. I never tasted stuff and everything's always hot.
A couple times I've called my mother, and there's been no answer, and I've been real worried, what? And I'll call down to the front desk, and I can call at 10 o'clock at night, and they will go to her room and check on her and call me back. It just is that good. There's a doctor that is here, so you don't have to transport. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. So we've switched to this doctor. It's just easier, especially in the winter. And there is a physician's assistant that comes when the doctor can't. The meds are taken care of. You don't have to go to Wegmans or Walgreens and pick them up. They're sent here. The activity director comes, even though my mother has said no for a year, every time there's an activity, she comes knocking at that door And she has not given up because she says, by gosh, she's going to get her to go. They also have a hairdresser that's here, and you could go get your hair done. You could get it done every week if you want to, or every few months. You could have a set schedule. They also have church services, which are very, very important to Mom. Another reason that we came here was because it was economically feasible for us. That's a very important thing, very important aspect. Some of the places that we went to, for every medication you took, it was an extra amount of dollars. Every time my mother would have to have a call, it would be added to the bill. So that adds up very quickly. If you want a place to bring your parent where you will feel comfortable and you can go home and not think about it and not worry, this is the place.